And today it is A, B, C, D. Ask Brenda, Kathy, or Di. We have a
Like it.
special guest on today that we're very happy to have. So, Di, how are you? I think she's frozen. Are you frozen?
Me? No, but you're lagging.
Oh, that's not good.
No,
No, I can't hear you.
Okay, Brenda, take it away.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to ABC Talks. We have a special guest with Di here. And yeah, what a wonderful day today. Hey? So
Wow,
we
don't you
have
sound
some,
Canadian?
we have some, I know, eh? Very Canadian. We have some questions for you, Di. The first
Okay,
question I
shoot.
would like to ask you is, how did you hear about this company?
Well, I work closely with Candice Redart, who is a business coach, and I've been working with her for a number of years. And it took me a while to do my own research and some before I jumped on. But then I jumped on and I'm thrilled.
Awesome. So we hear that you have a special device that you like.
A special. You've tried. Am I okay now? I turned off the.
Oh,
I turned off the YouTube.
you're asking what my favorite is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I when I was doing my research, I had wanted a relief or an aid for better sleep, because I've tried over the counter, I've tried prescription, I've was tested for sleep apnea, which I have, but I couldn't wear any of the masks that they suggested or tried, because in the middle of the night I would rip them off my face. I felt like it was suffocating. It just didn't work. And I wasn't going to invest thousands of dollars for a machine that I was only wearing until I just got to sleep and then ripped it off. So I chose not to do that. I invested in a new bed and a really good pillow, which helped a lot. But I still wasn't waking up as refreshed as I would like to. So then I bought one of these fancy, well, it's not a fancy watch because it's not a brand name, it's an off name. It was under $50 watch off Amazon, just to track my sleep for a couple of months. And I found that I was getting less than 3 hours of sleep most nights.
Wow.
And I thought something has to happen. So then I was really diligent about setting a bedtime. I would try and get to bed before 11, lights up by 11:30, and I was up and down and up and down and up and down. And yes, to go to the washroom, but not always, because my brain was just percolating ideas and going a gazillion. Then I started listening to audiobooks that I knew the story really well, and that would put me to sleep. I like narrators that have Australian accents. And that helped. And then Candice told me about the patches, and I went, gonna try those. And then when I tried those and tracked, I was averaging over 5 hours of sleep a night. So those 2 hours made a huge difference, because sleep deprivation is scary on your health. And the first scare for me was I was out and I came home and I was driving and I didn't remember the route that I came home with. And it was like, ew. And then I dove into the research and I was like, okay, I've got to do something about this. So that was the avenue that I
You
went
were
in.
in that like hypnotic driving stage.
I don't even know if it was hypnotic. It was just more that automatic pilot. And it scared me when I got home and I didn't know whether I went Highway 7 or Highway 1. And I went, ooh, this isn't good.
No,
So
not good.
Yeah. And I mean, I've always been a night owl. I don't know how many times my mom would come in and say, "Would you turn off your light and stop reading?" At midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. And I still get up and go to school. So I know I'm one of those people that needs less than the average recommended number of hours sleep to function well. But less than 3 is not in that ballpark, you know. I'm the kid that went to bed with the flashlight under the covers thinking nobody would be able to see. And then I asked to switch bedrooms with my sister. And my mom was like, "Why? It's a smaller bedroom." And she didn't realize till later that it was about 10 feet closer to the street lamp. And I could read from my bedroom window that's when my mom gave up. And she says, "I can't win against that. I can't turn that light off." She says, "As long as you get up and get to school on time, then yeah." But I'm sure that if I had have got better night's sleep, my grades would have been better.
When I met my husband, it was the same way. He goes, "There's absolutely no way somebody can function on just 2 to 3 hours of sleep. There's something wrong with you."
Yeah.
And we went to a few specialists, and that's when we found out I was ADHD. I didn't find out till I was 40.
Although, yeah, sleep deprivation can mask as ADHD. And I found that as getting more sleep, my ADHD symptoms seem less. I still am on that spectrum somewhere because my brain runs faster than my mouth, which some people would disagree with, because sometimes my mouth flies faster than my brain. But my dad always used to say,
troublesome.
my dad always used to say, "I never worry about you. I know your mouth could get you into trouble, but I know also that your mouth will get you out of trouble." And
Well,
it did on several occasions.
sleep deprivation will also affect how you eat
Yep.
as well, which is not good because if you're
So
not eating properly.
And you don't, when you're sleep deprived, you want junk food or sweets. You don't want proteins or things that are better for you.
Carrot sticks or celery.
I now have a cup of coffee in the morning instead of a pot all day. Like, and I don't need a nap in the afternoon. Like, I would on a Sunday afternoon, we'd be out in the morning and I'd come home and lunch and I'm going down, and it would be 2 or 3 hours of a nap. And then of course when I go to bed at night, I can't sleep. But I'm now in a fairly decent REM is when you're supposed to dream and remember your dreams. I don't have dreams that I remember. I'm a daydreamer, not a night dreamer. It's always been that way. My report card's read, "If Dianna would spend less time looking out the window and daydreaming, her grades would be better. If Dianna would spend more time concentrating on the work in front of her instead of the birds outside the window," that was me. It still is. I still would much rather let my brain go in the daytime. And
that was me too. No concentration at school.
No. If Brenda would just apply herself more and shut up.
Yeah.
We all had those childhood report cards, right?
Oh.
So, with better sleep,
I have more energy. For sure. I don't rely on the coffee. I feel more in tune with my body. That could be a combination of other things too, but I've always been able to lay down and go to sleep. I just haven't been able to lay down and stay asleep. And using the REM patch has helped me be able to do that for a longer period of time.
Right on.
Yeah.
So you're happy with the results you're getting?
So far, yep, I am. It actually is quite amazing to me that because there's no medicinal anything in it. Like, I've tried all of the things. You list them, I've tried them. I've tried edibles, I've tried over the counter, prescription, creams, essential oils, like all of it. And nothing has worked like this has. So
And is the
I'll keep
technology
going.
is the technology still like blowing your mind?
Oh yeah. Because when you look at them, you think this is just like a fingerprint. How does that transmit? I mean, I understand that the way it transmits, because our derma, our skin, is our biggest organ, and all of the nerve endings to all of the parts of our body are connected to our skin.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that scientific side of how it works and how the skin is so important. But how that little piece of surgical silicone, whatever it is that you put on, does that with the little fingerprint on it, and
I mean,
yeah,
our skin says it all. Like, all we have to do is get a sunburn in the summertime. Spend
and
2 hours in the sun.
and your skin peels and you get a headache and you're dehydrated. So it's all, yeah, it's a good.
Yeah, so your skin is really, really in tune with everything else in your
Yeah,
body.
yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
crazy. It is really crazy.
it still blows my mind. It's
Yeah.
still like, I just like, okay, this works. I know how it works. I understand the
But
scientific
logically,
piece. Yeah. What's
yeah.
wrong with our brains? Like, for it not to logically register. Like, we have
Yeah.
all the scientific data, right? You have all Jay's reports in our back office and everything like that. But like, for our logic, for our own brain to say, it works.
Well,
Stop trying
my
to figure it out.
my brain, because I'm left-handed, of course, I think with and am controlled by the right side of my brain, which is the creative brain. I can look at something and tell you how it's put together. Like, I can put IKEA furniture together, no problem. Read the reports on the scientific stat. All I know is that it works.
Yeah, see me, I like to know, like, why, where, how, when, and all the facts. And the
That's your
facts are
nursing
important.
background, right?
Yeah, that's from nursing
Yeah.
and working in a pharmacy. What's in it? What's this? What's that? What's this? And I think the first question I asked Kathy is it a hypoallergenic? Is it latex free? Because those two don't work with my body. So, and she goes, no,
Yeah.
it's hypoallergenic and it's latex free. I'm like, score. Perfect. I can wear these
Well, I
then.
have found personally, I have very sensitive skin. I have found that there's certain, like, I can't put a patch on the inside of my arm, but I can't wear a band-aid there, even the latex-free ones. I should have connected those dots. So I put them on other parts and it
Mhm,
works fine. But
mhm. I can't wear band-aids at all.
yeah,
But these I can. They don't
yeah,
bother me. And it's so
yeah,
funny because my dad had sent me some patches, right? And I put one on, and it's not this
yeah,
company, but
yeah.
I put it on, and literally I was left with the square burn mark.
Wow.
Like, I still have the square burn mark a week later. And I was like,
Yeah,
I can't. These,
yeah.
no. I'll
But it's
stick with
amazing.
ours.
The technology is mind-blowing, truly.
Yeah, it is. I love it. And like, and I showed on our video last time, they're so discreet too because they're so thin and so small that if you're even wearing a sheer shirt, nobody knows you have them on. And I love that.
I have to remember which ones I put on and remember what colors which ones are, because of course with REM you only wear it for 12 hours. Like, you put it on at bedtime and you pull it off.
Hmm.
And if I'm not paying attention to where I'm putting it, yeah, it can be. Like, I have to write on them or something and just say, take this one off, or take me off at 11 a.m. or something.
Once you get to know the colors,
Yeah,
it's like easy.
Yeah.
Mhm. Especially the peace one, because it's blue like the sky, and the sky brings you peace. So that's how I always know it's a peace patch, is it's because it's color blue,
There you go.
right? That's that brain that always has to connect it with something.
I don't understand that brain.
I always, to remember people's names, I always have to connect it with something so that I remember their names. It's really weird. I have to think of something, and then when I think of that,
Now I'm curious to know what you connect with my name to remember me.
Diana, Princess Diana.
Now, there you go.
Gunter, Kathy Gunter, Gunter's Meat.
Yeah, there's a big company here called that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any relation?
No.
My maiden name is Rogers, and I'm related to none of the moguls of that last name.
Wouldn't that be cool if you were Rogers Mobile?
Rogers Sugar. Well, maybe not right now, but I did have kids in school though, where I convinced them that Roy Rogers was my uncle.
They knew who Roy Rogers was?
I'm old.
And my maiden
No,
name
the
was
kids.
my maiden name was La Chapelle, and everybody say, "Oh, you're the church."
No.
Or a shop, Leah church.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can relate to things, right? And so for me, the REM patch, like that purple, when you wear that, you have that purple light maybe in your room, and it's very calming and it's very relaxing. And
Oh
that's
no,
why.
because if I had a purple light on in my room, I'd go, "Oh, that's a cool shadow." My room is dark. Yeah.
But that's how.
If the blinds are closed all the way, and the patio lights are on, I get shadows, so then I have to get up and come down and turn the patio light off.
And and for me, like to relate to things, what's the first thing you think of when you see the color red?
Anger.
Pain, right? So that's how I remember that the red is always freedom. It's just I just relatable stuff. I know.
Kathy's just laughing at us.
She's like, I do not know how all of you guys' brains work. But yeah,
Di is angry because she has pain. So there you go. That's why.
there you go.
Okay. I just read the package.
Well, it's when you have it on and people say, "Oh, what's that?" And when you know the color, you can say, "Oh, that's my focus patch."
I don't know. Let me go home and check.
I usually have them with me.
I did this nice little bin.
I haven't got that great of a collection yet.
I put all there, and
What's your favorite patch, Brenda?
My favorite would be probably Freedom. Freedom is the most popular, and because it does relieve pain. And with my shoulder, that's probably one of my favorite ones. The Freedom and Liberty together. That's probably
Kathy?
one of
Mine are Victory and Freedom, or Victory and Liberty, because the Freedom and the Liberty reduced the pain, but it didn't take it all the way away in my knees. So when I started wearing Victory and Liberty together, it did. The pain went away, and I can walk around now, pain free. Life is good.
Yeah.
I also like the Peace Patch for stress.
And do you notice I have the focus one on today, Kathy?
Good. I don't have to say focus, Brenda. Focus.
I made sure to have it on today so that I can stay focused on our call and not go squirrel. But yeah, that's like the technology and he has researched this for 12 years. And the reason the formula isn't out there is because he doesn't want other companies to grab the formula and duplicate it, right?
Of course not.
It's patented. It's a secret recipe. It's a secret code. Nobody else will have it, right? And it's common sense to why he would do that. if you're a
Yeah.
business person. That's just common sense. So,
We still don't know all the spices in KFC.
although some people have figured it out and have
Oh,
put it
really?
out there, have put it out there in
Yeah.
videos. Like you just
Oh.
you just ruined it for me, right?
Yeah.
So,
It's just a bunch of salt.
but yeah,
Yeah.
so he has worked really well on all the development and putting it in front of the pain congress, and he I find he has taken all the proper steps for people to get to know about this. Like, it's all over social media now. Like,
Hmm.
there's not one platform you can't go on that you don't see this being advertised, which is great for the ones who actually are affiliates, or not affiliate, associates, right? So, and people need to learn about it, and people need to know about it, and the best way is nowadays is social media.
Hmm. And word of mouth. Word of mouth will always win out
Right,
because that
but
personal bit. But
we
more
all we
reaching, of course.
we also heard that maybe later on there'll be like some commercials coming out too.
Starring Brenda.
Oh no. No, they'd never be able to get it taped. What?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, maybe it could. Maybe it could do good commercials, like a little old lady with a walker. Put some rollers in my hair, and all of a sudden can do the hokey pokey.
They're gonna do the one with the Lumi for you.
Yeah,
The
I
one
want to
you
see this, like the sun damage. I want to see if Lumi will help with my sun damage, because for an old broad, for an old chick, I don't have a lot of wrinkles. Like, I
yeah.
really don't. I have good DNA, but it's the sun damage from when I was a very stupid teenager. I would lather my face with baby oil so we would get burnt. And like now I have the skin damage to prove it. Like, I have skin damage on my arms too from lathering up with baby oil.
Oh, that just makes me itch.
That was the thing back then, to be beautifully tanned. You lathered up with baby oil, you burnt the first few days, but after that, it went into a tan.
Yeah.
And now I'm paying the
Shouldn't.
consequences with all the sun damage. So yeah, so I'm dying. I ordered some.
Good.
Notice it's not open. It just came in today. So I'm dying to see the before and after. I'll take a before and after picture without my glasses, and then we'll see where that goes. But
How
like
how fast is that supposed to show a difference?
I think it said within half an hour, 45 minutes to an
Some
Like
people
hour.
have taken it like
doing
after
time
work.
lapse.
Yeah, people would take a
Yeah.
before and after pictures like a half an hour apart, and they've noticed the difference. I just got to do it when I'm not having a hot flash.
Yeah.
TMI.
Oh,
TMI.
I have a fan on my
Yeah,
desk that you can tell, right? You can tell I'm having a video chat with you guys, and all of a sudden I turn bright red. It's like, so I'm dying to see how it works. Everyone I've tried so far, every one that I have tried has worked like beautifully. It really has. And I think I've tried most of them. I'm pretty sure I've tried most of them. Yeah. And they work. And for myself, the one, if I really need a lot of energy, is the victory one. I put that on and I can go all day. What?
I'm just keeping my comments to myself.
No, don't. This is
Like
about being
it'll be like being the Energizer Bunny.
it
Yeah.
is.
You already have a lot of energy.
Yeah, but there are days where
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm tired, and it's like I hit this wall. Like, yes, I'm the energizer bunny, and I got lots of energy, but there are a couple days a month where I hit this wall, and it's just like, I'm tired. And believe it or not, today was one of those days where I told my husband this morning, it's like, I had good sleep, but I am tired. So
It catches up with you.
I got to slap one of those on, and then I'll be ready to go all day again.
There you go.
Yeah. So,
Yep.
any last comments? We're coming up to our half an hour here. Any last comments you would like to say, Dianna?
No, thank you for inviting me to join you.
No, thank you
Fun.
for talking
Always
about
fun
it.
to chat with you too.
And you could show up for us.
Yeah.
Pardon?
It's very,
People are tired of just watching us. It's
Oh.
nice.
Nah.
nah. No, it's important. It's important that we have guests on that have tried the different patches and that are totally in love with them and how it's benefited them instead of us talking about it all the time. Because we all
Mhm.
three know how well they work, but we
Mhm.
need to get it out there and let other
Yeah.
people know how well it works. So having a guest on like you and doing a testimony is fantastic. So we really appreciate you and
Thank
having you on today.
Oh, you're welcome.
And yeah,
And if you want to learn more about the REM patch, contact Dianna.
if you guys want to learn more about these amazing devices, please get in touch with our friend Dianna. She will tell you all about it. And yeah, maybe
Thanks,
you
guys.
will get a good night's sleep too.
Yeah.
Or a better night's sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it took some time. It wasn't like an instant thing. It wasn't like the first night I slapped one on and I got 8 hours of sleep. But
It did help.
more of that, I think, is muscle memory, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was getting to bed at 10:30, which is now my goal, and turning off
All the
everything,
devices.
turning my book off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's that routine piece, and then this just was added that bonus.
Awesome.
So
Great.
it's working for me,
Thank you.
and that's
Good.
I like helping people. So hey,
Don't we
too.
all like helping people?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
yeah, make the world a better place, one patch at a time.
One smile at a time, one patch at a time. There we
Listen,
go.
if we've made you laugh and we've made you smile today, that's one of our goals is to make you laugh and smile and brighten your day just a little bit better.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
And with that, we're out of here.
Yeah.
Talk to you
bye
later.
everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.